All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome into the program. Felger and Joe Murray today for the Off-Air Show, presented by the original light beer, Miller Lite. Legendary stories in the Off-Air Show. Start with a light. Here's the 50 years of Miller time. I'm going to start gabbing as the Red Sox get going in New York. Let's make this quick. You got any material for me? Jake does.
I actually sent Jake 3 questions, but may I start with one? Because this is right up your alley. One of the discussions the other night was NASA is threatened by a crater that could hit the moon.
Yep.
So you know about this.
I absolutely know about this. This is how I think we will meet our end.
Okay, so I guess, are you
This
in
is
or
the only
out?
thing I believe in.
Are you in or out? I'll start it with an in or out. Are you in or out on NASA sending something?
Out. Now listen, I know that they've, as part of this project, have actually sent a device into a comet and got it to change course. They did that within the last couple of years. So they had a successful test run. And I know they say they've identified this one. At one point, they thought it had a low chance to hit Earth. Now they think it has a low chance to hit the moon, which would be almost as bad. The moon being cracked open or losing its orbit is also an extinction event.
Oh, yeah.
Potentially.
The ocean.
The ocean, the tides, the whole thing. Like, if the moon got blown to bits, we're done.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
A lot of dents on that moon, though. Has it been hit before?
Definitely. How do you think the people... global warming, I'm not dismissing it. Famine, fire, all these things. I don't dismiss any of it. Volcanoes, things of this nature. The mass extinction events of our lifetime have almost uniformly been space rocks. Space rocks hitting us, who knows, maybe the moon, and massive climate change as a result of space rocks. And that's how ultimately we're going to get it too. That's what I believe. So listen, did they get that one comet within the last couple of years? Sure, I'll give it to them. Is it possible that they're able to intercept this one headed to the moon? Sure, maybe. Feels like they're on it. But there's going to come a time when there is a big one that we see too late and it's too big and that's it. See you later. Bye-bye. And that's how we go. What's kind of messed up, Joe, is that unlike the dinosaurs who are just minding their own business and then we're going to know this is coming. At least certain people are going to know. I wonder when the big one hits and we know we can't stop it and the scientists and the governments know it's coming and they know there's nothing we can do about it. Do they withhold that from us? Because if and when people know, they'll lose their shit and it'll be complete chaos. So to keep law and order for the brief time that we have, are they going to hide that from us? They might. Yeah. But this is I still believe my end of days scenario.
Yeah, I just don't want to stop anything if it's going to get us anyways.
What do you mean? Why?
Oh, okay. Hey, guys, we're NASA. By the way, this is NASA. This isn't like, these are people that study the world and what's going on up there. You're going to send a bomb to space.
Yes.
to kill something that, do they know? Have they tested it? But has it happened?
No. Well, apparently the nukes thing hasn't been tested. It's hard to test it. It's hard to run a nuke test on a space rock, until you know it.
I am out. This is what my whole point is. Why we're sending something up there to find out. And then what if you mess with the moon then? Out.
Well, I think we should give it a shot. If it's possible that we can get up there and intercept that thing.
Are you in or out? Now I don't know.
No. Listen. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm in on us trying it. I'm out on it being successful. Okay. Ultimately, we're not going to be able to stop it. It's how, and whether it's in our lifetimes, my kids, my grandkids, our great-grandkids, it's coming. Ultimately, we won't be able to stop it. This particular one, and when it's coming, give it a shot. By all means, yeah, go get it. Do your best. We just won't be able to do it.
I knew that was a fastball right down the middle of the plate there,
yep.
Jake. What do you got for us?
All right, so Bad Bunny came out with a Super Bowl halftime show. So my first question is, Felger.
Who the fuck?
Who is
the only way I would possibly know him, and I do, is for you used to be on a Corona commercial. Yeah. So I'll tell you, the only people that I know in pop culture appear on commercials during sporting events. And if you happen to be on a commercial during a sporting event, I will know you or at least have a vague recollection of it. So that's how I know Bad Bunny, because he was on a Corona commercial that used to run during all these sporting events.
Yep.
That's it. I couldn't name a fucking song. I couldn't name anything that.
Oh, you've seen Happy Gilmore too, right?
Oh my God! I made the
He's the
mistake.
caddy.
I made a mistake of walking through the living room when the kids had it on a couple months ago, and I don't remember him being the caddy. I didn't know that was him.
He hosted
I don't,
Saturday Night Live. He's hosting this weekend.
I don't care.
He's good.
Is he?
But the problem is you mentioned something about anybody that's good, that's a global superstar, they'll bring up their politics and all that. So I made a post the other day. I got, Joe, you suck. Do you know about this guy? And
So,
I said,
I have
like
read
his
he's
music.
anti-MAGA.
Yeah, he basically said that he wouldn't do any United States tours because of ICE and all that stuff.
Oh.
And I don't care because I like his music.
I'm
And
surprised the NFL would choose him if he's polarizing like
I don't
that.
think he's controversial like that, though. Like, I don't think he is, but I think everyone's making it that way. But no, then they'll show you that he dresses as a woman. There's a lot of stuff
He
there.
dresses as a woman?
It's not, no. I don't, normally no, but
Is he gay? Is he gay?
No. But he has taken photos. It's controversial to some, not to me.
I'm surprised. Well, I'm surprised that the NFL would hire someone who's controversial to anyone. You know what I mean? Yes, Jake?
So I was going to go over his hit song.
Please.
Oh, good lyrics.
This is great. So he sings all of his, at least most of his music, I think all of it in Spanish. He's Puerto Rican, and his song "Titi Me Pregunta," I probably just butchered the hell out of that.
I Love
I'm
You,
terrible at
Auntie or
Spanish.
something?
So yes, it's his #1 hit song, and these are some of the lyrics. Hey, Auntie asked me if I have a lot of girlfriends. Today I have one. Tomorrow I'll have another. Hey, but there's no wedding. And then he says, I really like the Gabrielas, the Patricias, and the Coles, and the Sophias. My first girlfriend in kindergarten, Maria, and my first love's name was Talia. And I've got a Colombian who writes me every day, and a Mexican I didn't even know about. Another one in San Antonio, and that still loves me. He then goes on to say is that he'd like to fall in love, but he can't, because he can't trust himself. And then he says, sorry, I don't trust. Nah, I don't even trust myself.
Is there a point to this, Jake?
Yes, I'm getting to this really good part, I promise. If you want to, stay today since it's cold and leave me tomorrow. Nah. Many want my baby gravy. They want me to have my firstborn, hey, and take the credit.
Baby gravy.
Yeah, the problem is it's all in Spanish.
I was just
so
saying,
you
does
wouldn't know.
baby gravy rhyme in Spanish like it does in English? Because that's a good line.
It's a great song.
That
I
flows.
gotta tell you.
Baby gravy.
Yeah.
There's a little, you know what I mean? That you can really fit that into a song.
This is the biggest superstar, though, outside of Taylor Swift, in my opinion.
Really?
In the world.
No,
Absolutely.
really?
He's massive,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. The Bad Bunny concert, I went there. It was the largest crowd when I left.
where was it?
Fenway Park. Insane. Couldn't even get, I've been to lots of Fenway. Pearl Jam one night, I couldn't get home. I tried to get an Uber out of Fenway. Horrible decision.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the biggest concert I think I've ever seen.
Okay, what else?
Some questions right now. What is your go-to dipping sauce? If you're ordering like chicken fingers or French fries.
So I'm just not a food. I'm like, so I will eat anything. I'm the guy. I'm the least pickiest eater, So put it all in front of me. I do like honey mustard. I do like barbecue.
Okay.
I will dip. And I think ranch is a little overrated, but I'll do it. I don't care. I'll do soy. I'll do teriyaki. I'll do, you name it. You name it. I'm going to do it.
What'd you put on your hot dog?
Mustard. But listen, and I think brown mustard is obviously the best. But if you only have the yellow mustard, fine. I don't do ketchup on a hot dog, but if it's there and that's the one condiment you have, I'll do ketchup on a hot dog. I will eat just about anything. I don't have time to be picky about my fucking food. I just eat it and get on with my day.
What's something about Milwaukee that is completely different? I know it's very different than Boston, but is there anything that you do here that you like that Boston does that you used to do in like Milwaukee, food or something in general?
Well, in Milwaukee, you can get a great bratwurst.
Yeah.
Okay, which I love. And typically you're not doing peppers and onions. Maybe you'll do some relish there. But I think that the Boston Italian sausage with peppers and onions is like the Boston version of the Milwaukee bratwurst. Milwaukee's heavily German and Polish and like that part of the world. So we really pound like bratwurst and knockwurst and like that kind of thing. And I think the Boston equivalent is that Italian sausage. So
And
it's not
like
quite
with
the same.
with a Miller Lite.
With a Miller Lite, baby. Absolutely. Yes. Other than that, Milwaukee is really not known for anything. Cheese. I mean, cheese and beer.
Was Laverne and Shirley Milwaukee?
Fuck yeah.
Okay,
That shit's
it's
legit.
popped in my head.
Yes. Listen, one of you put this in your email. Someone just put this here, and I just found out who this is. So I'll bring it. Felger, are you aware of Hogdale? I am now, because I asked those guys inside. That's a guy that in Idaho who does play-by-play of the Red Sox by
Iowa,
himself
but
in
yes.
front of his computer.
Yeah.
Iowa.
Yeah, you know the story, what happened with him today.
No.
All right, I love the guy. I've tried to get him in studio, but other people have. But he's from Iowa. He's a big Red Sox fan.
Yep.
He streams every single game on Twitch. Every game.
Okay. I asked in there, and I'll ask you, I didn't know you were allowed to do that. I thought
He's not streaming the video. He's doing play-by-play.
Okay, but still, that disclaimer that they read this on the radio broadcast. Any recreation, name, likeness of this event without authorized permission of the Red Sox and Major League Baseball is strictly prohibited. I didn't think you were allowed to have an alternate broadcast.
It's a viewing party. So,
Huh?
So what you could do is you can't show the game, but you can react to it. So
okay,
he's
but
watching
is
the
he
game.
reacting to the game or
Yes.
doing play-by-play?
No, he's just.
He mixes play-by-play with reaction, so it's almost like a combination of a
So
watch
last
party and
night he had
play-by-play.
What happened to him today?
So last night he had a very big call on the Chapman strikeout.
Okay, so they told me about his final call. You can blank my blank.
Yeah, it was great. It was like awesome.
Okay.
Well, Dave Portnoy saw it and said, "Hey, come do our stream. I'm flying you out to New York."
Oh, cool.
Brought him in. Went to the Barstool Studios today. But how do you get into media these days? That
I guess, yeah.
And it's so authentic, Mike. Like, this isn't a guy that I want to be in the I want to be. No, this is a guy who loves the Red Sox in Iowa. He's probably a 25-year-old kid, maybe younger, and it was authentic. But today it was like a feel-good story.
Yeah.
And like Portnoy's just like you, and brings him in. Told his boss, "Hey man, not coming to work. I'm going here."
Cool.
Really a cool story.
So this is why, people ask me all the time about kids young people, how do I get into the business? What do you do? And I honestly say to them at this point, I'm sorry, I don't really have an answer for you. My path is, I don't think it exists anymore. I don't know if it exists anymore. You're just as likely to get on Barstool by doing that thing as you are by going to Boston University Journalism School, taking an internship at the Boston Herald the first day of your sophomore year, staying at the Boston Herald for 19 years, answering phones, typing in horse racing results, covering high school sports, covering college hockey, the Revolution, the Bruins, the Patriots, and then getting panel shifts on a radio station, and then having them start another radio station and choosing you to host. That's my journey. Now you're just as well to fuck off in your living room on some podcast and have Portnoy say, "Come on in." You know what I mean?
That's your competition now, Mike.
So it's I don't even think it's competition. I think they've won and that's it. And,
actually, you
and
might
we're
be
just,
right.
I don't even think we're competing.
I agree with that. I'm a betting analyst. I do betting talk. I can't find a betting job this year. So I want a job. So is this what I have to do? I have to come on the off-air show to say, "Hey, I can talk betting. Pay me." Because I don't do the show here with Lifshats, even though I'll have him in studio tonight to do some betting. But yes, this is the world now. The world is these kids. But if you do want to get into the business, my number one thing, video and graphics. It's the number one thing.
Really?
And Vinny does on the show here. He'll throw up a graphic. If you can learn how to do graphics, you can do anything behind the scenes, and then you can talk.
Jake, you're a sports journalism.
Yeah, I study sports journalism at Arizona State.
Okay. And you're kind of doing a traditional thing here.
Well, yeah, that's also because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go be the reporter who goes to the locker rooms, go to the press conferences. But the school itself taught and actually kind of persuaded you to go to the MMJ route, multimedia journalist, and do more video stuff, more editing. I don't like recording with a camera. I like to sit in the press box and watch the game and talk about it and give analysis on it.
Have you applied to newspapers or websites to cover it?
I've sent so many applications out to newspapers.
I read an article of you on the Globe.
It was a lot. I do some freelance high school reporting with the Globe.
Yep.
I probably sent out though from between internships from now my sophomore year and full-time jobs well over 100 applications. I have heard back maybe on 10 of them, maybe.
Yeah.
Jake's a great writer, but he's the pillar of our digital that we do here. All the YouTube stuff, all the reels, that's him.
Yeah. Well, good for you. I hope you make it. I hope that path still works. I hope that still plays. I know from my standpoint, I flipped on today for maybe the first time and gave it 5 minutes. I don't know what they call the show, but they put it on Fox. It's the Barstool morning show that they put on FS1 or whatever. It's just not for me. And not that they were bad or not that I didn't know who they were. And they were just sort of dudes chilling out in a living room setting, kind of shooting the breeze about the game. And I'm not saying that they had bad takes or bad opinions or bad insight. I listened to some of it, and some of it was good. But I would so much rather listen to and come out on ESPN with the reporters and I don't need ex-players as much as other people, but reporters who had been there, done that, covered it, maybe gone to journalism school, have experience, have covered other teams, other things. Like, I know this sounds selfish and, kind of self-serving, but I'd rather listen to the version of me.
You want insight.
I want the version of me. I want someone.
So that's why I like McAfee personally. He's the clown, and I respect him, but he does bring on analysts.
Well, but I'm just saying, like, I covered I was on I worked at a newspaper for 19 years. I was on an NFL beat for 10. I was on a hockey beat for 3. I've worked with guys like Lobel and Ordway. I kind of go back. I got history. I've sort of been there, done it at every level. And not just some kid from his fucking living room. You know what I mean? So it's like, it doesn't have to be me, but I'm telling you as a consumer, as a listener.
Yes.
I want someone who's had some training and has some experience and has been in locker rooms and has covered things and has other experience. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
That's what I need. I just don't care for the 4 fucking guys sitting around with grab-assing.
I would check out the Barstool. They do a knockoff of like a game day on Saturday mornings. Very good because they have very good gambling content.
Yeah.
And Portnoy's on that too. He's everywhere.
Okay. What else?
What else we got, Jake?
What is your wife's most annoying but harmless habit?
Joe, you first. I have so many.
I can't think of.
Oh, Bayo just gave up a 2-run bomb.
I can't think of one. I took the over 2.5 runs, Bayo. Just
2-0 first
struggling.
inning.
He's been horrible in the month of September.
He just gave up a meatball.
I don't have
Ben
one.
Rice.
Nothing is on my brain right
what?
now. But I will.
She has
but
no annoying but harmless.
Let me. I need to think about
my
it.
wife. My list of annoying but harmless. Oh my God, there's so many. It's like living with a frat bro. She's such a slob. It's you could just.
Oh
you
yes.
can't imagine what a beautiful, well put together person could live like that. I mean, so there's just a million things. She doesn't flush the toilet. She doesn't put away her clothes. The sink's a mess. She has 1,000 toothbrushes because she doesn't take care of her toothbrush. She just throws them everywhere and then gets another one and doesn't throw any of them out. There's just a million of them. A million things like this.
I would say I would rather live with men than women. Women, you're right. But if there's one thing, and I'm guilty of this too, I can fuck up a hotel room. You give me a hotel room for a night.
And you purposely are kind of...
No, not to like fucking... I'm talking about like... My point is, like, that's the bad habit. You get there, you just throw your... Not everywhere. It's just, it's open.
Sure.
And then you start piling shit in.
Oh
I could fuck up a hotel room.
She opens up her bag and clothes are everywhere. It's like, it's like living with a frat bro.
See, I'd rather live with the bro, though, because it's just, at least the bro will, like, know he needs to do it. They do it when they want to do it.
Gonzo says, I imagine the wood would be damn near perfect. You would think. It's like living with a fucking kid who just moved into the frat house.
I think, though, don't you get, like, a perfect partner, though? Like, you can deal with that, right?
So I feel, yes, I can deal with it.
Yes,
So,
yes.
so at the end of the day, it's harmless. Right? At the end of the day.
Yes.
Right? She's not lying, cheating, whatever. Like, so she doesn't put her shit away. But, oh, my God, it's so annoying.
What is yours for her, maybe?
Oh, I'm just an asshole. I have no patience. The one over the weekend. Oh my God. So we were in Miami. We went to Dua Lipa concert in Miami.
Oh, I love Dua Lipa.
It was so fun.
Watch her dance.
It was awesome.
Dance the night away. She is, I gotta tell you, she is fun to look at.
Oh, I
enjoy
beautiful.
Her act.
Beautiful. Beautiful gal, but I do not think she's a dime a dozen pop star. I think she's a legit talent.
Yeah, me too.
She's not on the order of Taylor Swift. Like, I don't think she
No.
is a songwriter or she doesn't play an instrument, at least on stage. But I think she's got legit pipes, and I think she's got a, pretty good catalog.
Yeah,
like,
she did the Barbie movie. It was huge. She had the lead song in that movie.
So we jump in a car, and it wasn't quite an Uber. It was just a guy with a car there, like you would find at the airport in New York. Like, I'll take you home for fucking $50. We get there, it's like 75. No, you just said 50, asshole.
That's
Okay.
Miami though.
And then and they proceeded to fucking drive right into the traffic,
Ah,
like several times. He didn't have a GPS up, and I know Miami a little bit. I know how to get the fuck out of Dodge as everyone's pouring out of the arena. Like, let's get the fuck out of here and not get caught in traffic. We'll go the other way, circle back around and drive back around Miami Beach. We'll circle back around and take the long way, but we won't be stuck in fucking traffic. He's like, no, I know this area. I know what I'm talking about. Like, and I do just to prove it. I pull up my GPS. I'm like, look at where you're fucking going. And I start like, I start badgering him a little bit.
You were the backseat driver?
Except I was in the front seat. And the next thing you know, my 13-year-old's crying. My wife's yelling at me. And like, now I'm the bad guy. And like, for a day, no one would even look at me. So those are my annoying habits. But like, I'm impatient. I'm impatient is easily my biggest problem.
Do you mansplain sports stories?
It's so annoying when she asks, like, what? Tell me about this. I'm like, I don't want to tell you this because you're going to forget about it. You're not even really listening. You don't really care. And it's not going to land. So just why are you asking about Josh Allen? It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. And I don't know if it's all that harmless because boy, did they get pissed. Boy, were they pissed at me. Like, it ruined the whole next day. I was the hero. Like, Tessa brought a friend, and there was like 4 of us, and we were on the floor, and it was a great night, and it's a cool place at Miami Beach. And I was like, it was great. I was dancing with the girls. I was such a cool dad. It was just great. And then I chirped the driver on the way home, and people, for the next day, my girls looked at me like I was a fucking devil.
Can't chirp the driver, man.
Devil. I was a devil.
So no empanadas on the way home, I guess.
Oh my
huh?
God. I'm just John with the driver. He went the wrong way. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, girls. What's next?
Did you guys see Shador Sanders today? He was asked about Dylan Gabriel being named the Browns quarterback, and in his scrum in the locker room, instead of answering questions, he just mouthed his response like a mime.
Weird.
Mess.
I
Super
saw
weird.
It's weird. I don't know what to say about that one. But hey, quarterbacks are needed around the league. I'll tell you that much. So maybe he's just trying to bark his way out of town.
So this is the thing with him too, is that the Ravens wanted to take him, and the Eagles did too.
And now Lamar
And he
Jackson's
told
out.
them,
Yeah.
"Don't take me. I don't want to be a backup." Now Lamar's hurt.
Idiot. Gart, Halloween, Thanksgiving, or Christmas? This one's easy. Is this really a fucking question?
It's Thanksgiving. For
Thanksgiving. Halloween's gotten so annoying.
Me. Like, stupid.
So stupid and annoying.
It was great in the 20s, though, Mike.
Why?
When you're single in your 20s, the girls like to wear.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I get
they-
it. But whatever. It used to be a simple thing. You'd go out after school, could bring home some candy, and that was fucking it. Now it's such a production.
I used to get the pillowcases in Hyde Park and Rossie.
Oh,
We'd go
it's-
to West Roxbury to the rich people's houses.
And don't even start with Christmas. I'm already bugged by Christmas. Meaning this Christmas. I once said it should be every other year, like the Ryder Cup. It's so fucking annoying.
Where do you spend Christmas? Are you
Mostly
home
in Florida.
here? Oh,
Mostly in
Florida.
Florida.
It's Florida Christmas. It's not that bad, right?
No, it's nice to be down there and everything, but the whole act of buying fucking gifts and like the
Yeah, because you actually have to go out and
I
show
hate
meaning.
it.
And you're like, just
hate
take
it.
my money.
I
Take
hate it. I hate it. We really still buying each other stuff, Sarah? Like, come on, enough. What else? Let's go. A couple
We should
more.
get her on the off-air
Yes,
show.
much better. Except she won't talk shit. She's just too nice.
All right, what is something that you do in your car that people would find weird? For example, I've seen people shave or put on makeup while they're driving.
So I think I will eat a full meal
Me too.
with forks and knives and the whole thing. Like that I will do. It's a kind of a guilty pleasure. I can say that I haven't done it as much recently as I used to, but I won't I have no provocation. I'm putting a Tupperware in my lap and knife and fork and eating as I'm driving.
I have done that as well. I've shaved while I was driving. I've tied ties while I was driving.
Yeah, I will put on socks. Like when I'm really late, I'm running out of I don't put on my socks. I'll do it as I'm driving. Belt, like getting dressed kind of as I'm driving.
I screen record the show on the way home on my phone. So when I go home, I can clip it and upload it at once because 30-minute ride.
This show?
Well, no, like my show.
I see. Just to hear yourself.
No, because I want
critique it?
No, because I clip everything to the internet. So
Oh,
like,
I see.
So like you might miss my show.
You don't have a guy who does it.
Well, it's just me, Skaz and I and an intern. So I do it on the way home.
Got it.
Because it's.
Yeah, I do a lot while I'm driving. It's not great. It's not smart.
I no longer have road rage. That's one thing I've gotten rid of.
Oh, I don't have road rage.
No, and I used to like.
I just get annoyed if people are slow, but I don't like. I never flip anybody.
I now
off,
smile.
never.
I'm like, go ahead. No, you go. Nope, it's okay.
More, Jake. Come on.
What is your favorite daytime TV show and game show?
So, Sports Center. Like I don't know. I don't watch daytime TV. I will say my favorite of all time that I used to watch. I'm this old was when Dave Letterman was in the daytime. Dave Letterman used to be during the day. Like you remember? You guys
I remember it. Yeah, no,
you
I
guys
do.
are too young to remember Phil Donahue.
Oh, I
Right?
love Phil Donahue before Oprah. 4 o'clock.
Donahue, Oprah.
Yeah.
Like they had. There's a whole raft of these talk
Sally,
shows
Jesse Raphael,
back in the day. That was
Ricky
before.
Lake.
I think even so that's older vintage. The old vintage was Phil Donahue, Phil Donahue, and then Oprah came along. But Phil Donahue was like really the first one. And
Geraldo?
I don't remember if he was a daytime, but Letterman did his show during the day, and it was a comedy show. It was, and that I used to love when I was a kid. I loved that. My favorite game show. I don't like any of them.
I'm Family Feud
I
all
mean,
day.
Jeopardy, but you like Family Feud, yeah?
Family Feud. Jeopardy's too smart for me. Yeah, when I get one right, I'm like, fuck yeah, yeah. Like I get real excited. Family Feud for me, man. Top 10 answers. Oh, you should watch the Steph Diggs Family Feud.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Spicy?
He's not well liked amongst teammates around other women.
Really?
He was asked once, "What player would you not want around your sister?" And immediately the answer was
Always
Steph
Steph
Diggs.
yeah. Well,
The Wheel of Fortune one, though, not the Family Feud one. You got to go look that one up.
okay. What else?
So, Felger, we know that you're out on streaming and apps entirely, but if you got to watch something, what is your favorite streaming app or service?
Well, I will say, and I've said this before, YouTube TV and the NFL Sunday Ticket for me has worked. It's worked. I've never really gotten fucked on the YouTube TV or the NFL Sunday Ticket. Pretty much wherever I am, even with the location services and the blocking of regional markets, and they ask you, are you traveling or are you here temporarily? And here's why we do it. They throw up that screen. So sometimes I worry about, am I not going to get the Patriots game because it's on here, but I'm supposed to be there? Or I want this channel, I want NBC Sports Boston for the simulcast, and I'm traveling, I'm in Florida or somewhere else, and can I get NBC? It's pretty much worked every time. And it allows a couple other people to log in, my family to use my login. It's worked. It's worked. Okay. And because I'm fair, I'm honest. You have not heard me do too much bitching about YouTube TV or the NFL Sunday Ticket. Too expensive. $420, $480, whatever the fuck.
What?
Like that's a big number, but it's worked.
Paramount for me. Some good shows on
Why?
there. Yellowstone.
Really?
Yeah. And Peacock's okay. Sometimes I have to do that subscription thing that you keep talking about.
Yeah.
It adds to my bill, and I'm like, I just paid it.
Yep.
And then
You're getting peacocked. Never mind Paramounted. This is what we're talking about. You get
It is true.
Paramounted and then peacocked.
All right, just give me a minute on the Superbox quickly.
Go ahead.
Just okay.
Super. Fuck off.
You can take the Superbox with
I'm out.
you.
I'm out. Out. Out.
It's a box. You put it in the HDMI. You connect it to your internet. You know how to do that?
Sure.
Okay. Then you just upload the app for live TV. You can watch television. You can watch NBC Sports Washington.
And it doesn't charge you?
It's one-time charge, 300 and change. You can get
And
it on
this
Amazon.
is all is this
All
pirated
legal.
or is it
Nope.
licensed?
All legal through Stream. I buy it off Amazon. Amazon's selling it. So it's got to be legit, right?
It's a $300 product.
Yes. HDMI, connect to your Wi-Fi. I watched the Hawaii football game at midnight last week.
How do these streaming services like Netflix, Amazon Prime,
I
all
don't
that
know.
stuff?
So Netflix sometimes isn't on there, but everything else is. Hulu, Apple TV, everything. So to watch the Red Sox.
How do they allow it?
I don't know. I don't ask
They're going to
questions.
catch up, and sooner or later it's going to
I
get.
will tell you this. It's legal, and it's over.
For now, it is.
Yeah.
The
But it's not like they can just
The
get
streaming
rid of it.
services are going to catch up. I don't want to hear about the super box. Fuck off. This
You can bring it with you to
VC
Florida.
box, Streamy, something just got shut down that
Streamy
people
sucks,
told me
but
to
that
do.
was- that-
Fuck
that's
off.
an illegal
I'm not
stream,
doing
though.
any of it.
All right.
What else? Last one. Let's go.
Did you see Isaiah Rodgers, the Vikings cornerback? He brought his PlayStation onto the flight to Dublin for the game last week. So First of all, in or out on that. Second of all, what is your favorite plane activity?
So I am super productive flying. I do great work on a plane, pay bills. And, and yes, I'm on the internet on the plane. So am I exposing myself a little bit? Maybe. Pay bills, book future flights, dial in, finance it. Like, I am super ass productive on a plane. So I work. I do work a lot of times, like homework, like meaning like home finances and shit like that. Like, I will do that kind of work. And if I'm flying in the morning of a show, I'll bang out the entire show on the plane. Like, I'm a great worker on a plane. Very productive time for me.
I finished the last Celtics documentary that just happened, all coming home from Vegas. But I love to stare at the map.
Yeah.
Just how,
I put it on. I put the map on, and the good ones have, like, they'll throw up different views of it, the 3D view of your cockpit view, and you get how fast you're going and like all that. Yes, I keep.
Do you ever get stuck next to a big person on a plane?
Sure.
How is it?
Joe, to be honest, it annoys the fuck out of me.
Yeah,
it really does.
Tell me about it.
Well, just.
What are you supposed to do? Like, you're the guy who's fucked. I'm not.
Don't be so big in a coach seat. Like, fine. Like,
I get the extra space on JetBlue. I love JetBlue, by the way. If they're
me too.
listening.
I'm a big fan.
I get the the Wi-Fi that they offer. But yes, I get the extended seating. But I will say this: if you're sitting next to me, you're fucked.
You're fucked. Yeah,
I'm not the one that's.
I almost think a person like you, I love you, Mina, that you should be forced to buy a second seat.
I will if I have to. But I do own a seatbelt extender.
Your own.
What's something that you would tell us to Big Jim? What's something that you own I own a seatbelt extender. So
you don't want to have to ask for it because that's embarrassing.
No,
you want to have it.
Oh yeah, it sucks when someone says you can't fit in that spot. Again, I've been a huge person my whole life.
Yes, you are.
Like, this seat makes me look fat.
My God.
I'm telling you, it's the seat.
No, it's not the seat.
Every time I sit here, it's the seat.
Okay, we're done. Thanks, Joe. As always, appreciate it. Jake, thank you. Talk to you next Wednesday. Bye.